No tengo sonido. I have no sound. I have no sound.
La oportunidad para estar frente a ustedes en un foro tan importante como este, el parlamentario de...
As we well know, over the last few years, we have made major progress in communication. I refer particularly to electronic media of communication and the security that is required for users to protect their privacy. We as parliamentarians, we have to realize what are the difficulties that define the nature of the regulatory framework in this sector, and how to establish an international regulatory framework in this matter, and what are the parliamentary modes of action that are envisaged to promote new policies and greater international cooperation in order to ensure greater collaboration between ministries on the basis of legislation. Our role as legislators is focused also to be involved in decision-making for the application of laws and the legal framework for national security. At the international level, there is a concern about how to effectively deal with the many problems in cyberspace, amongst which security, respect for private life, the protection of data, and the liberty, the freedom of expression, as well as the fight against organized crime, taking into account its multi-sector dimension. Dear lawmakers, because of what I've just said, I would like to propose a resolution presented by the Mexican delegation with respect to the subject of right to privacy and security in communications for this 23rd annual meeting of the Asia-Pacific Parliamentary Forum. The delegation of the Mexican Congress has voiced its interest to continue follow-up of the debate of the 22nd annual meeting held in Puerto Vallarta in Mexico, where we discussed the need to tackle the traditional threats and non-traditional threats that provide many different risks for peace and stability. We have taken into account the resolution of the General Assembly of the United Nations of January 2014, which highlighted the right to privacy of the digital age, and that established the protection and the promotion of the right to privacy. It seems to us of the utmost importance that in this space we should share knowledge and experiences to come up with strategies to tackle drug laundering and the criminalization of resources that come from illegal trade, and the war against cyber hacking. Along with this, the resolution submitted by my country takes into consideration regulations taken by governments envisaging severe restrictions of origin and judicial control, because we well know that confidentiality of communication is one of the basic human rights protected by the constitutions of our nations. Dear lawmakers, we are aware that personal data are being increasingly safeguarded by private entities, including service providers in the digital cloud, and that their access by government agencies or the delivery of these data to government agencies can violate the right to protection of data and the right to intimacy. Therefore, we urge the states to observe the resolution of international organizations to preserve the right to privacy and security in communications. At the same time, we would like to harmonize the many different laws of our countries with respect to investigating informatic crimes. Finally, We believe that it is indispensable to establish a regional consensus to define and to criminalize conducts and crimes that have to do with informatics and computers. What we wish to promote is the specialized police force and also in the justice sector in the field of informatic crimes. I invite you, dear colleagues, lawmakers, invite you to debate about this subject, and we hope it shall be fruitful so that we can reach the goals that we have proposed. I thank you for your attention, and I congratulate the host country for such a fine organization of this important event. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Thank you.